Carl are going to clock up some metres and Wilson's going to have to take some hard carries. Lonigan and Gordon, that's the spine of this Wallaby team that we've wanted back together since that exciting Irish test in Sydney. Pasami and Henry big, abrasive, he's going to bend the line and he's going to create some space for Jorgensen, Wright and Potter inside and outside him.
And it is a supercharged bench as well this afternoon. Fraser McWright and Tate McDermott, a couple of Queenslanders alongside Filippo Daungunu. And a potential Wallabies cap for Massimo De Lutis as well, fellas. That's been the story behind the story all week, and I can't wait to see the big guy get on.
It's pretty exciting. It's like watching your odometer on the car when it clicks over at 10,000. It's like the Y2K, the 18K, the big 1,000. It is exciting, isn't it, Hoops? What a special memory for him and for us all.
Yeah, pretty sweet number, isn't it? You won't forget that anytime soon. You heard from Timmy Horan, legendary Wallaby, in the warm-up around. He'll be wanting to make the most of it. He'll be wanting to do his absolute best in the journey, doing those simple things really well this afternoon here at Townsville.
Well, he doesn't want, I'll tell you what he also doesn't want. He doesn't want the Glennie Trimble 1 on his back for the rest of his career as well. If he does get on for that test match, he wants to get off 1 pretty quick and get to 2. You're spot on, Hoops. Performance before recognition about numbers. And looking at that man there, Dean, he knows how to perform in this jersey, that is for sure.
He was a force last week, wasn't he? Emery, that pick and drive around the ruck. It's good work in the line out. Great skill set, big physical presence in the line out. They've gone with Australian-born Harry Hockings, formerly the Queensland Reds, been in Japan a long time now. They're going to be a real threat come line-out time. The Wallabies have been so good from line-out.
Nice little touch, a nice little connection. Talk always, Justin Harrison, about the connection between the Wallabies and the Golden Thread, and that's Eva Harris walking out alongside Harry Wilson, daughter of former Wallaby Mike Harris. Calls Townsville home, so that thread continues for the boys and girls.
Yeah, absolutely. What a special moment for boys and girls to see and feel and touch their heroes. Kids getting a chance to run onto the grass there. What a special time for them.
Yeah, it's something they won't forget anytime soon. Sometimes they're more pumped up than the players, those kids getting to step out onto the field. It's a great part of the game to walk alongside them with the jersey on.
Okay, we are set, ready to go for our pre-game ceremony, and we head now down to the field of play at Queensland Country Bank Stadium.
Please stand if you are able for the national anthem of Japan to be performed by Shu Shusaki, followed by Advance Australia Fair to be performed by Chelsea Bonanno.
Wallabies defeat Japan. Kick-off just moments away.
Carter Gordon, what a special human he is. What is he going to do today to this game? We know it's going to be fast. We know that this Wallaby team has been given a little bit of a license to flare by Les Kiss, and that is the man to do it. Lovely sweeping runs from left to right pass, right to left, can hit a player 30 to 40 yards away on the fly in front. All of the ingredients of a 10 that we want to see, and Lonigan paired with Lonigan, such a great start against Ireland for those two. Let's see what they've got today.
Yeah, and his opposite number here, Ito, how good was he last week? Plucked out of Meiji University up there in Japan. Eddie Jones said throughout the week he's developing really nicely, and I think everyone else agrees with that statement. 15 carries last week, 1 try. His hands were on everything.
Okay, for the second time in a week, the Wallabies are about to take on Japan. Last week in Osaka, it was a men in goal, too good for Japan. Sneaking home by just 3 points, but Harry Wilson and his men look prime this afternoon at St Country Bank Stadium in Townsville, a venue that saw them deliver one of the more memorable Wallabies wins in recent times, last year against Argentina. They've never lost at this venue and are looking to make it 3 wins on the spin for the first time since 2024. A start this afternoon for Tupou and Charlie Cale as well, who adds plenty of athleticism and pace around the field. Paul Williams was the man in charge here last year as the Wallabies took down Argentina well after the final whistle had gone. Here we go, here's the opening one in North Queensland. The Wallabies up against Japan, and it's floated just inside Japan's 22, taken well and tidied up there by Takeuchi. Saito happy to fire it away. He finds Hawkins with an early carry. Former Queensland Red. And now Japan make good contact downfield. They let it bounce, and that is a great touch finder from Saito.
It is going to be an interesting start to this game. But what are both teams going to do, Hoops? They're going to feel each other out with some territory. They're going to go wide early and get some pace straight away.
No, we'll get this right. See that big mark there? That's the middle. You stand there, Wallabies come in,
Paul
please.
Williams is going to get in the middle of that and want to get that gap sorted right from the get-go. Set the standard early.
Nasser, good with the throw. The first one is on the money there to Shaw. Here's Wilson. Back for Lonigan, who takes his time for the clearing box kick. Sends it high. The chase is good. It's well weighted also, and it comes down. It was there for the taking.
No. Good job. Well done.
Wallaby just couldn't hang on, and now Japan go on the attack. That was Matsunaga looking to get his back line in motion. Paisami with a good stop shot there on Uenobo. Back here to Derns, one of the form second rowers in world rugby right now. Ito, quick delivery away again to Matsunaga. Found a man on the inside, and Tupou was waiting and said, not through here, not now. Ito goes to the sky. Back is Gordon. Gets away from Gunter and then takes off, and is taken down by Takeuchi. Tuzano with his first touch of the afternoon. Right. Slices this one. Tricky for both sides. Tap back well. Here's a little error, is it? No, it's play on. It's off the boot. Jorgensen looking to create there. Takeuchi ran so well with ball in hand last week. Met that time round by Tizano. That was flat, real flat. And on powers Makisi. Saito, wide for Derns. Good hands. Ito. Spins it to the edge. That's Matsunaga working his way down the left-hand side. Good build-up, good phase play this from Japan. Derns again. The captain just short of the 22. Ito. Sharp handling, this time from Uenobo. Saito. Flat and short for Hida. Again, Tupou makes a good tackle. Okabe. Dropped by Bell. Saito over to Ito. They rush up. That was Jorgensen putting pressure on. That looked to be lost forward.
Yeah, sorry, I thought there was two there.
So the Wallabies defence holds firm, and we will have our first scrum of the afternoon.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, boys. Quick set up. Let's go.
Yeah, the precision at breakdown and pace of game that Japan are looking to introduce early,
Here we go.
left and right, keeping that defensive line honest, in behind, some good incisive inside shoulder. Classic tactics to generate quick ball in contact situations. Get it in and get it out, get it in the halfback's hands.
It's a good opportunity to see this Wallaby scrum. Been very good so far this year, but this is a new starting pack in for this game. Alan Alatoa out. Aiden Ross.
Stand. Immediately. Both of you. Both. If he does it, don't chase it. Your standards, please. Here's our mark. Keep the foot down. Keep it planted, please. Both of you. Let's go.
And again, like that line out, Paul Williams coming in just to set the standard early with this scrummaging.
Let's go. Bind up.
Been such a force, this scrum in the second half of games this year, the Wallabies.
Crouch. Bind. Turn. Yeah, okay.
Now this is an area of the game that we've got to get right,
Excellent.
Hoots.
Excellent.
We can't expect referees to coach scrums.
Say, Mark, guys, go again.
They've got to find
Good on
fight
that side, guys, no problem.
early,
Let's go,
get a better and
quickly.
get the ball in play. Condition the scrum
Let's
through
go.
reprimand,
Excellent
not
break
coaching.
forward. Perfect. Well done.
Yeah, I agree with that, Justin.
Quick blind. Let's go.
They know the rules at this level.
Sorry, mate, let's
Get
go.
setting the standard, make a call early, and then hold it for the duration of the game.
Bind up.
Interesting stat, the Wallabies, 78% of scrums this year produces a penalty or free kick.
Crouch.
It's a really strong area of their game they need to continue.
Bind. Set. Hold.
Better this time round from both sides, and Australia now edge it forward. They've got the penalty advantage here. In comes Jorgensen, who frees it up beautifully to a hard-running Henry, who goes well up over halfway. Lonigan working it short side. Line speeding defence there from Yazaki. Lonigan, right, coming around the back of that ruck. Driven on forward now by Shaw.
Let's get feedback. Okay, thank you.
Lonigan, Gordon, Salakolota. Nice hands there. Got away for Wright, who bumped off one, then cleared the pass for Tizano. Excellent work from Wright to set up this attacking charge. Tupou on the angle. Clatters his way forward. Gordon wrapping around, freeing up space on the outside, and here they go. Potter, Henry, away for Jorgensen. Jorgensen off down the right, little stutter set infield, one short. Now the picking goes on, they launch it tighter, they got it down, it's good. It's Nasser who comes up with it. Terrific support play for the opening score for Australia.
Well, what a wonderful piece of play. Backline at its best. Simple passing, some interesting decoy lines. Let the ball do the work and create some space. Creating space through the middle. Isaac Henry, exceptional line break, gets the ball back nice and early. Ryan Lonigan always straight on it. And there we see the backline go to work. Harry Potter comes across, Tom Wright involved, Isaac Henry again backing up, and Jorgo does his thing, importantly staying in. Great finish, great space created, and a great team try.
Yes, Justin, really good depth from this Wallabies back line. All running onto the ball, all passes out in front. That's a really good start for this Wallabies team.
Lonigan, who is coming in terrific goal kicking form, nails a conversion and makes it 7-0, 7 gone.
Oh, great start for the Wallabies and also for Josh Nasser. I was talking to his father, Brendan Nasser, who's here watching in Townsville. Ballinassar, of course, Wallaby Sevens captain's watching in Sydney, and Nicole, his mum, is actually at her 60th birthday party at Hamilton Island. So, Nikki, I hope you're not too far on your way and you're watching your son score the first try of the match here in Townsville.
Also, she might have put a couple of herbs on him.
Comments there from Tim Horan. Wallaby 6-8-0 sideline. World Rugby Hall of Famer. Here comes Paisami, who thought about the offload and wisely tucked it under the wing to set up another charge for Henry. Not in. To Salakai Lotto. He rumbles towards
You got to stop that doing that,
another
mate.
Queensland Red,
doing
or
that,
former Queensland Red, the
Stay
former
here.
Hawkins.
Chaser.
He slows up, so Lonigan flicks it over the top. Wants this one just to come in, field a touch. Potter went up and made a good go of it, but it beat them all over the line, and we'll have a line out right in front of Tim Horan.
Yeah, thanks, Shawnee. You can see that high kick there. The breeze is in behind the Japanese team, but a lot cooler conditions compared to Osaka last week as they play on quickly.
Ito got it away to Akisi, who played distributor centre field. Now back to where it all began. Salakai Lotto goes in with a big shot. Sits down Yazaki. Takeuchi now. Bell busy with his shoulders. A couple of good stops early on here inside the first set. Just the one try going the way of Josh Nasser moments ago. Here it is for Saito. Width on the pass there from the base of the ruck. Found Riley. Now Okabe. Tupou and Tizano combine to put him down. Ito. Igniting the back line once more. Yazaki towing it ahead here. And again, Tom Wright will let it bounce. This time round he regathers, taps it down. We'll have a goal line dropout.
Well, I think this Townsville crowd's going to be treated to a game of running. Justin, you asked the question early on, what are both teams going to do? Wallabies have run out of their own end after scoring points. It's really the first Japanese kick so far this match, and they've had some good attacking phases. I think they're going to be in for a treat in Townsville here today.
Plenty of distance on that restart. Down to Matsunaga, who gives it away early to Gunter, who comes hammering back. Great charge there from Benny Gunter. Udot mixing things up, running a little grubber in behind. That's a tricky one too. Lonigan gets to it first and shields it backwards. Beautifully done in the end there by the Wallabies' number 9, Lonigan, who leaves it there now for Wilson. He's the try scoring Nasser. Just settles on and enables Lonigan to bounce back into the play and potentially blast this one into touch. It's charged down. Oh, and it's a score. The unlikeliest try scorer, Harry Hawkins, the Queenslander for Japan, makes it 7-5.
Well, that is using your height and some and reading the game. Japan have been probing, looking for space. They go in behind and turn this Wallaby defence around. Lonigan gets there but can't hold on. Harry Hawking doing what he does best. Wow.
Interesting enough, that was the first box kick Ryan Lonigan did last week. Skips out a couple of steps, was put under pressure up in Osaka. He does it again. Harry Hawkins has time to get forward, doesn't kick straight from source, takes a few steps to go, try and get that width, but that is exceptional play from Harry Hawkins, using all of his height. Good technique to keep running through the ball and not jumping. That's all of it, and gets a try. Well done.
Conversion slices out to the right. Timmy Horwick's done a lot of that man with the Queensland Red jersey on his back, and he's doing right in his home state this afternoon, but for Japan.
Yeah, great try for Harry Hawkins. Yeah, 28 games for the Queensland Reds just at the start of COVID, then went to Japan, and his wife Sophia's here watching him, his mum and dad, his 2 brothers, and he gets his first try in a Japanese jersey. How good.
It's an enormous frame that Ryan Lonigan was trying to get over the top of, 206 centimetres. Harry Hawkins, and a try scorer at test level now. McKessie, who scored a 5-pointer last week.
Unlucky,
Penalty
there was
here
just a tackle
goes
there
against
first.
Australia.
He's clearly got both knees on the ground.
Yes, as you hear from Paul Williams
Just
there.
unlucky on the timing, but there was a tackle.
He said it himself there, Paul Williams, the referee, just a bit unlucky with timing. Isaac Henry gets the strip as the Japanese player's knees are on the ground. Obviously cannot do that. That's a tackled man. Gives the Japanese, McKessie, that is, the ball carrier from Japan. As you can see, just simultaneous, but is the right call. Japan get upfield.
Picked off. Beautifully done by Australia there to snatch possession back. Lonigan. Gordon wide. Paisami. Henry. Jorgensen. Got it wider to right. He wants this one just to bite a touch. It's running hard. Deep into the in goal, and Japan will tap it down. We'll have another goal line restart.
Gotta love that thread at line-out time. Justin Harrison, Charlie Cale gets up, gets the steal at the front. It's a real kite
Okay,
to
all
throw
back
up
behind
there
now,
in
please.
the air. Really good defensive threat for this Wallabies team. There it is.
Look at that. Not sure he's supposed to let them
Okay,
go in
thanks,
there.
Japan. Where we go?
That's the speed off ground and athleticism that he's got, isn't it, Hoops? What a weapon.
This one trapped down low by Charlie Cale. So skillful. We've seen that across the year with the Brumbies. And the 6 this afternoon, only in the 8 jersey down in Canberra.
Not now. Yeah.
Really a motor if he gets a chance out wide this afternoon as well. Speaking of Brumbies, there goes Shaw. Now Wilson, infield to Bell, trying to shrug off the tackle there of Derns. Drives forward and then gets collapsed back by Hawkins. Lonigan, Gordon sees some space in behind. Drives a low kick towards the corner post. Japan load up, release it back to touch. That'll be Aussie ball, just short of the 22 with the line out.
Well, that was a good kick.
Just time off.
Carter Gordon and good chase puts pressure on
We need him to throw.
the exit from the Japanese team, and now they've got themselves into a really good spot to attack.
Okay, thanks. Mate, awesome work on the break today. That's perfect.
Charlie
adjustment.
Cale, what an
And
athlete.
same next door as well.
First done since
Yeah,
July 24. Already contributing. Gets around the
I
paddock.
need you to stay in
Hoops
front.
is so mobile and so athletic. His power base is good too. He's worked hard on his power chain.
Harry, all good? No. I know about him, but are you all good? Yep.
7-5 the score.
Water, you all right?
Queensland Country Bank Stadium. There's
Yeah,
your
well,
first
time
try
on
score of
here.
the afternoon.
Okay, guys, we'll get
So
water off.
who's-
Back in position, please.
Slowly making his way
Water
over
off.
for this line out.
Let's go.
So it was his
Take
try,
time
then the
off.
conversion from Lonigan, followed
Just
by
off,
the try
please,
to
guys, just
Henry
off.
Hawkins for Japan. They
Just
give
off.
us a 2-point game, 15 gone.
That's good. I'm happy, guys. I'm very happy. Time back on.
Cale at the front, down to Tizano. Nasser, flat to Henry. Kicks out at one and almost drags another with him. Great run from Henry there. Wilson now goes on the angle, spins away from Derns. Terrific follow-up charge there from the Aussie captain. Now Salakai Loto steams onto it. Bell, 4 of the biggest combining to get within 1.
Onside. Use
There
it.
for Cale. He has a look, picks and goes. Burns over the top looking for the still can't get it. Wilson. The defence Japan for the moment. Up to Tupou. Tupou! Over, down, try for Taniela.
Well, what a good try from this Wallaby team. All started from the line out. Reminded me of South African rugby, didn't it? Off the top, little bounce play. Good line by Isaac Henry, and then the big men got to work around the corner. There it is, there's that first carry, just beating the first defender. And here you're going to see the big men get to work. This was the finish here. Taniela Tupou, almost impossible to stop from here, but the Wallabies from this far out, Justin Harrison, so dangerous.
It's turning into a real strength of theirs. Get 5 out, they go to town. The forwards well disciplined. They show extreme patience, don't overrun the ball, understand when it's coming out. There's a nuance to that. timing your run, making sure you got body height with catch. Don't score the try before you've made the action. Taniela Tupou, the human fridge, you are not stopping him 3 metres out.
Second try in 2 weeks for Taniela Tupou. Scored one last week in Osaka, another one here in Townsville. It was route one, wasn't it? Lucan Solakaya-Lotto, Charlie Cale, Angus Bell, and then Taniela Tupou. Don't really want to go that wide early in this match yet. Going through the middle.
So 14-5 now. Right, good take, good feet. Ducks back infield, and now Solakaya-Lotto, who was prominent in the build-up to that try for Taniela Tupou. Lays it back here for Lonigan, who gets away from Hawkins this time around. Good pressure from Jorgensen, a lovely offload too. Paisami off the hip for Tupou. Tupou kicks it in behind. Potter giving chase. No.
It was actually a knock-on by
Out she goes, and we're coming back for a knock-on. That would have been something.
Would have been something, because I've never seen him train that. He's just pulled that out of the kit bag. He's watched too much Soccer World Cup a few weeks ago now, but the right idea, Harry Potter's steaming onto that, and you know he's got wheels.
Yeah, I'm not sure he was setting up for a crossfield kick from Taniela Tupou.
Okay, quick set up.
I think Walter Dearns was saying to Ingug, you should have used your left foot on the other side.
It was a beautiful toe poke.
This man on screens looked pretty good so far. Max Jorgensen, good touches, good offloads, chasing his kicks hard.
And then change on your feet.
It's a great sight when you see that man in the game. There he is on screen. Max Jorgensen so threatening.
On the day that will cap the 1,000th Wallaby. Jorgo's old man Pete was number 700. Adam Ashley Cooper 800. Sefnai Valu 900 hoops. U859. Justin Harrison 770. Tim Horan 680 sideline. Watching on as Japan bring it up towards halfway here, and it's a good setup as well. And they've created some space on the outside for Yazaki. Well taken down in the end by Wright, but they are hot on attack here. Takeuchi reaches the 22. Ito again with a little grubber in behind. Wright's there though. Tidies up again, but there's good pressure coming from the Japanese. They climb in at the breakdown, but Australia's steady.
Clearly on, guys. Clearly on.
Good scramble in the end from Shaw and Potter to save possession under all sorts of stress there. Lonigan now has space at the back to last one into touch and does just that.
Well, what's the Japanese fly half Ito seen this week? This is a lovely starter play here. Run from this Japanese team. Good space. That wide angle gives us a lovely view of them creating space here. Ito run two little kicks in behind to challenge this Wallaby back three. They've scrambled well so far, Lonigan.
Good pressure again at the front from Cale, but Japan were up to it this time around, and now go to work on attack. Paisami stands strong in the tackle. Gets slipped away, and it's driven forward by Gunter. Keep it alive and playing some fast rugby here. Tizano over the top. That'll be a penalty. So good over the ball. You ain't shifting that man when he locks on.
He had a really good outing against the Italians.
It was very good in Perth, as you say. Hoops a couple of weeks back, and Timmy Horan sideline. So the Wallabies wearing black armbands. It's been a sad week for the Australian rugby community.
Yeah, wearing black armbands for Brian Smith, who passed away through the week, age 59. He was Wallaby number 659 and played 6 test matches for the Wallabies and also played 9 test matches for Ireland. So, and he also coached players like Angus Bell and Jeremy Williams at school. So, sad week for Classic Wallabies and for the Smith family. His son, Chili, plays number 10 in the Nudgee first 15 at the moment. So, condolences to the Smith family.
He's also the assistant coach at the Brumbies when I was there too. What a great man and a great tragedy.
Stay there, please, Warner. Still moving. Okay, that's one stop. Onside.
Lonigan goes to Gordon. He wraps around hard here at pace. Good hands. Jorgensen to right. Again, beating defenders. And now he kicks it long. Wants a 50-22. Wants it to run. Chase is good as well from right. Saito uses some excellent feet to get away from Charlie Cale on that far side. It was Wright was trying to prevent the quick throw. Potter coming back on the ankle. Potter straightens up now. Gets sandwiched by the Japan back row, and now they climb in. Lonigan's got a 5 for it. Gets it away for Paisami. Salakai Loto slaps off one, slaps off another. Now spirals one to Henry. Henry kicks out of the tackle there as Riley. It's been a good opening quarter from Isaac Henry, who made his starting super debut at this ground against the Chiefs back in 2021 and was MVP that night. Loves it in Townsville. This one comes down and falls well for Yazaki. Met by Bell. Saito. And there at first receiver was Uenobo. Runners on the outside, they crash it centre field, and again a little change up, this time a little longer with a kick off the boot of Ito. Tom Wright, plenty of touches in this first half. Tries to lay that one back. Australia might have claimed that Japan were in
Yes, he's there, but
and around that breakdown, but the penalty goes to the visitors.
Holding.
Well, you heard from Paul Williams there.
On the
Wasn't affecting the clean out and the support from the Wallabies team.
Over the top.
It's interesting, you see a lot of the Wallabies players walking back, expecting the kick to go up in the air. Tom Wright sees something, doesn't eventuate and gets tackled well by Japanese players, and that creates the opportunity to get over the ball at the breakdown. It's going to give this Japanese team a really good look inside the 22 or thereabouts. How about that little step and kick? Justin Harrison.
Yeah, great feint. Charlie Cale thinking that he was due for a charge down there. We see Tom Wright look to get the ball back.
Sorry.
That's messy. It definitely, we've seen that go the other way plenty of times. Tackler not rolling away and impeding clean out.
Boys, back.
So error with the throw. Goes to the middle, picked off by Shaw. Salakai Loto tidies up. Potter with a lovely pass away to Paisami. In turn goes to Jorgensen, who pops it to Henry, who scampers back and now drags Gunter upfield with him.
First.
It's in turn stolen by Japan, and Makisi flies back, and they're within 10. Bell got whacked in that clean out. He's clutching his jaw, and it's play on for the moment.
That's a counter ruck.
Nasser fights his way through the breakdown. It's messy at the back.
Counter ruck's fine. Yep, but you can't.
On goes Saito, looking for the score. Saito's in. Naoto Saito with a clever play to make it 14-10. Keep to come.
Well, that's pace in the game. Maybe players a bit distracted. Angus Bell on the ground, getting slow back in the line here. Does he cop one high from arriving player? He certainly wants Paul Williams to look at him on the ground, but as a result, players just looked a bit slow to react, Hoops.
Perhaps a bit slow, and Saito making the most of it. How quick was he? Great execution, choosing a right time. Good halves. World over do this, don't they? They see a little gap, take the quick tap, and he finishes it off.
And we are back to a 2-point game. 14-12 the score.
Yeah, certainly Eddie Jones and his coaching staff have really had a good look at the Wallabies and their defensive pattern. They've changed it up, a couple of kicks in behind, some really wide plays with some decoy runners, and at times Saito just tap and go through the middle, and the Wallaby defensive players were backing back. Got to get on the front foot defensively at the moment, the Wallabies. You're seeing Angus Bell shaking his head. Great play from the Japanese team and the scrum half.
Gordon sending this one in the direction of Yazaki, who fires it away to Makisi. Tucks it under His enormous arms and burrows forward. Ito stands and delivers. Wider there for Uen Nobo. Good work by Sami in coverage there to put down Costly that time. Hawkins gets the body height right just before contact. Burns winding on the outside. I'll have to go with Takeuchi to tidy this one up. It's their fault, the most recent try scorer, Saito, who works it short side. Good tackle there from Shaw, who hammered Matsunaga. Hawkins, dummies. Runs it to Zano.
Okay, onside. Use it. Chaser.
Saito over the top. It's a tricky one. This for Potter was checked off the ball. That'll be a penalty for Australia.
Looks like Japan, when they're under pressure, they're going to the air. What a tackle from Lockie Shaw. Exactly why he's in the team. Really sits down. The pace gets the Wallabies on the front foot, attack the ball at breakdown. But hoops that looks like Japan, they'll have a go, 2 or 3 phases, don't get advantage line, then they'll go to the boot.
Well, certainly the Japanese first thought is run, create space. We saw that last week through their forwards, little tip plays, late footwork at the line, getting through, offloads, picking around the ruck, and go to air if they can't get it there.
Good take there from short. Lonergan wider here. Paisami short now for Henry. Back on the inside. Lonergan's waiting and Lonergan is scoring.
Well, what a sleight of hand that is. That is a back line that knows how to attack and how to dissect. They've done their homework too. Looks like they're going wide. They hit the short ball. Absolutely right on the edge of him hitting the advantage line. They'll have a look at it, absolutely, because it does look just, oof. Does it come out of the front of the hand there, Hoops? What a great try if it hasn't.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So we're going to check this, please. Just checking your potential forward pass in the lead up to the try.
I mean, hard to say live. Live, it looked flat, but good. This is lovely play here. And a great little outside-in line. That's not going to show us there, do you think, guys?
I think he does too well in selling it. Yeah, that's forward.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Justin.
I agree. Yeah, good.
It's going to be a no try with a clear forward pass by number 13. Back end of the scrum, Japan ball.
Well, they shouldn't be discouraged by that, Goog.
Absolutely.
I mean, that is a lovely little starter play, good width. Hunter Paisami taking it, as he does so well, flat to the line. Isaac Henry has been really good. 65 metres gained so far this match. It's looking really sharp.
You think about what this back line's done. They've run overs lines and gone in behind twice and scored. Now they've gone short. Isaac Henry's been cutting up the middle and they've gone short. That's going to sit down the defensive line again. Put him in the house of doubt. Wallabies build the plan. This is the Les Kiss effect, possibly. Start to construct plays, get in the heads of this defensive line, manipulate the defence, make them make decisions. Now that centre field has got to hold on Henry and then get across and drift on Jorgensen. That's hard to do at the same time.
Yeah, looking forward to this halftime breakdown. Tim Horan, Morgan Tiranui, two great centres. A little line, the subtleness in Isaac Henry, a bit slow running out, changing that direction, running inside.
Too much lean, you're closing the gap right up here.
Free kick, Saito's gone as Paul Williams still explains what's gone wrong for the Wallabies. Front row as Paisami goes across. Delivers another big shoulder. He's in a mood this afternoon, Hunter Paisami, that's for sure. Air up, kicks out of a tackle of Tupou, eventually mopped up there by Kale. Japan come back with some fizz of their own. Makisi to the outside. Yazaki looking to free it up. A great job again of holding on. Derns picking and going again. Does that so well. Ito on the angle. Here go Japan. Kale hangs onto the tail of Kida. Naito, short side. Over to Yazaki, who's been everywhere in this first half for Japan. Makisi Slows the run up.
Not now, not now. Good job, well done too.
Just bought time to get the support runners there with him. As Nidot floats on over to Hockey's. Good ball there for Ito. Ito, so dangerous in and around the bigger bodies. He can shift gears, shift out of space with ease. Here's Okabe. Kale over the top, loses his feet. Ito again. Gets away from Tupou. Salakai Lotto is a bigger frame to try and escape and couldn't get away from the Wallabies lock. Speaking of locks, here's Hawkins for Japan. Now the pick and go from Costley within 6. Saito looking for the lead here. Gunter. Again, Salakai Lotto was there waiting. Saito flat for Derns, the captain. Saito wider. This is a terrific build-up from the visitors. Saito gets it to the edge. I think they might be held up, are they?
Clearly up.
Oh, that is a brilliant defensive effort from Jorgensen down low. I don't know how Japan haven't scored.
Wow. They looked for all money. They were going to score. Jorgo, Tom Wright. Sami gets his arms in there, does enough to disrupt the placement. Going forward.
Okay, let's get going, guys. Come on.
Great defence from the Wallabies.
Being asked some serious questions here by the 12th ranked side in the world. Australia currently sitting inside the top 10 at 8. Speaking of 8, here is Mukisi. Back towards Bell. Gunter. Good post-contact meters that time from Gunter. Mukisi. Infield. He finds that flying error. Was that pass okay? Takeuchi collides with Tupou. More questions about to be asked. Japan getting close. Japan bang it over. And it's Riley this time. Japan hit the lead.
Well, they get a second bite of the cherry and they get over straight away, making meters all too easy through this Wallabies team, and it's through some big carries and good variations. There you see the hooker error go through, and a nice little ball inside from Mukisi, and this is the finish. Australian-born Dylan Riley, good finish to stretch out and get over the line.
The pace of delivery at breakdown here, Japan have definitely got the ascendancy when they're getting that ball in and then getting a chance for an outside shoulder run line. Riley, strong, finishes well. Very simple play inside, create space. Does that go forward?
Just pause the shot clock. We're just going to hold it 20 seconds on the shot clock, please.
I think we might be having a look.
Hold the shot clock.
Yeah.
If you need an extra second, mate.
Richard Kelly may be having a look at it.
Well, they're just giving us the full replay again of a wonderful try.
Yep. Okay. Cool, thank you. Okay, so restart the shot clock at 20 seconds. Restart the shot clock at 20 seconds. Try's all good.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Superb lead, but from Japan. Such poise with ball in hand, and they are in front by 3, and the chance now for that advantage to become 5. 4 in from touch. Matsunaga clips the post, it stays out, and it stays at 17-14 Japan.
Yeah, nice play from the Japanese team, and that's the pass they were looking at. Did it go out of the hands forward? The referee plays it on, but Dylan Riley, the Australian under-20 player.
Knock on there.
Could have been a little knock on there from Ira, but try stands.
No.
Or does he want to have a look?
No, it's not going.
Hang on, Paul Williams, the referee.
Definitely going to have a look.
All right, time back on.
Oh, he's not. Wow.
He made a fibber of you, good. It's play on.
He jinxed me.
17-14 Japan. Just as they did last week, playing some excellent Test rugby at the minute. They beat Italy earlier in the year, and they pushed both France and Ireland.
Just there. Yep, there we are. Just back to you, please,
Before
guys.
half-time, they are cleared by a penalty
Just a
goal.
little bit more, a little bit more.
It'll be interesting to hear what they talk about defensively at half-time. I just think they're being too passive off the edge. This Japanese team is working their ways as the ball stays in.
Gordon loads up, makes good contact with that one, and it's up past halfway, and Japan have the line out.
So the Japanese attack getting to the edge. Wallabies just a bit passive. That's a really good place to defend. Get up off the line, put pressure on this Japanese forward pack. It's the hardest place as a forward to run. It's coming off that sideline. You're running into your full teeth of the defence there. And I just think Wallabies have been a little bit passive, a little bit soft in that contact area of the game. They need to improve that.
Scrappy over the top. Nasser tidies it up to Zano, to Paisami. Written down there by Riley, who scored the go-ahead try. Tizano to Wilson. Lonigan, Belt, a little shimmy towards McKeesey. Gordon wider here for Paisami, wanted Tupou. Tupou says he was tackled off the ball, and Japan play it on. Might be the visitors with another score. No, we are going back. It took a while, but we got it. Taniela got his call.
Yeah.
It's a penalty to
Just
Australia.
a little contact off the ball. He didn't have the ball. It wasn't the ball carrier, so obstruction.
Australia getting
Japan 7,
some
was it?
real opportunity in that midfield,
Japan 7
Hoops, with
just
some
checks the
players
player
offering
coming through.
outside, bit of movement
Yeah,
out the
just a
back,
timing thing.
keeping that defensive drift pattern that Japan want to get into. They're quick across the ground, they'll grass them, they're good scramblers.
Yeah.
Wallabies finding success in sitting them down, making them hold.
You can't discount Ryan Lonigan's service in the breakdown here. We're just going to see what Hunter Paisami was thinking, and there's that early tackle from Possibly, Japanese number 7 on Taniela Tupou. That's the penalty, giving the opportunity for this Wallabies team to go inside, and they've been so dangerous in here.
Shaw gets up in front of Hawkins and brings it down, and Tizano is in the middle of it. He slips it back to Nasser. This afternoon's first try scorer.
Okay, time to use it. Play
Told
away.
to use now. Sends it away to Lonigan. Wider to Paisami, who dummies.
Advantage.
Goes forward.
1-6 offside.
Just in front of the post now. Salakai Loto. Lonigan, fast ball. Skip passing to Bell. Bell. Dropped by Kossi. Wilson with a pick and go. Takeuchi gets him late. Now Kale. He flies into the breakdown. Still there for Lonigan. Gunner told to stay out. Paisami. Paisami fighting for the line. Lonigan. Tupou. 4-2. Got it.
My goodness, the Bam Bam man, Taniela Tupou, gets up off the ground, gets around the corner, doesn't only win the race, but he wins the contact. And that's clarity of role inside 22 Hoops. This Wallaby team well drilled in here. Every time they come down, lately they are coming away with points.
Oh, straight up the stuff of nightmares, this. Taniela coming like a cannonball around the corner, that far out from the line. There is not much you can do. Like you say, Justin Harrison, this Wallabies team know exactly where they want to be once they get entries inside the 22. So dangerous. They earned the penalty, score off advantage, and that man on screen, Lukan Salakai Lotu, Harry Wilson, all step up, and they get 10, 15 metres out of the line. It's a great play.
Lonigan to make it a 4-point game. The kick is good.
Yeah, again, tell you, Hunter Paisami, his feet, when he carries strong and his feet are pumping along, he gets his shoulders through, creates quick ball, breakdown, bit of indecision inside and out. Taniela Tupou's working well with him. They're forming a bit of combination today.
Absolutely. Ryan Lonigan, how good has he been with that service around the ruck?
Good 15 seconds to go in this first half. Australia reclaiming the lead through Taniela Tupou, who has a first half pair. They might just be happy to edge their way towards the break here. Lonigan gets the half-time siren. He's happy to blast it into row 28. All righty. at the break in Townsville. It is Australia leading Japan 21-17. So it's 3 tries each for both Australia and Japan. Let's throw it down to Tim Horan.
Thanks, Shawnee. With Angus Bell Valley, there was a helter-skelter first 40 minutes. What did you make of it?
No, Japan were really good. Full credit to them. We just got to look after the ball, build phases and build pressure.
What about your teammate, Taniela? 2 tries in the first 40.
Yeah. No, Nella's been awesome. We just need to keep working as a team, and whoever gets to try at the end, doesn't matter, it's for the team.
Go well, second half.
Thanks, mate.
Well, Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville is a venue, and the heat is being turned up this afternoon by the Wallabies and Japan. Plenty more action coming your way. And speaking of action, August means one thing: the return of the Premier League. We're just 1 week away from the 2026-27 season kicking off. Witness greatness in the biggest league in the world. Every match live and exclusive, available in 4K only on Stan Sport. Right now, it's the Wallabies in Japan in a tight tussle in Townsville. Stay with us. Lots more coming your way. Stan original documentary Poster Boy, Becoming Ziz, tell the story of the rise to fame and for the first time the truth behind his tragic downfall. Stream now only on Stan. It's Australia taking on Japan in Townsville with the home team holding a narrow lead. Let's go to Tim Horan now, get some reaction with the Wallabies assistant coach.
Scott, a couple of little defensive lapses early in that first 40 minutes, some people rushing out the line. What have you said to the team?
Yeah, we've stopped moving in front of the ball as a connection. You know, we've got to get round there and put some pressure on them. When we've done that, we've turned the ball over really nicely.
What about Les? What was his message there at half-time to the team?
Yeah, he's a bit annoyed with our respect for the ball. We've given it away too easily, or we haven't kicked into the right areas and being able to pressure them.
A little bit more space out wide?
Yeah, there is a little bit. They're coming up and holding, so we can get their ball into that space and release those outside backs would be great.
Go well, second half.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
You look, all of his coaching staff just looking to blow off some of the rust. Nossa on early for Josh Nasser here. In such good form in 2026. That man, 21-17 the score. Through 40 minutes of action in Townsville. Sean Maloney, Justin Harrison and Michael Hooper in commentary. Tim Horan sideline. Good. You know what you've seen so far?
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams are having a red-hot go at each other. Japan wanting to play pace and with width like we know they do. The Wallabies have clearly done their work, particularly on the backline defence with Japan. They like to drift. They like to hold for a short amount of time and then tackle from behind. Almost concede line breaks and chase them down hoops. That man there causing this Japanese midfield all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, he's been good individually, just creating some space, good fend, good footwork, good leg drive in the tackle. Then he's run some really good lines. That one before one of the Wallabies tries off the bounce play that the Wallabies ran. Obviously the forward pass, that was a beautiful little line, subtle nuance to the outside line and then cuts back in was really nice. Very good so far. This man will want the Japanese line out to function a little bit better. All of these second rowers and Charlie Cahill putting some really good pressure aerially at this Japanese line out.
Well, it was 14-14 at half-time last week in Osaka before Australia snuck home by 3. Right now it is a 4-point game. 3 tries each for both Australia and Japan. Perfect afternoon at Queensland Country Bank Stadium, and we've got the nod to get the second half underway. Ito sends a restart deep down towards Tom Wright, who goes away quickly to Lonigan, who rushes the kick away and finds touch up towards the 50-metre line.
Yeah, good exit. So important, that third set piece. Get a set leg, get a chance to have a crack at Japan possession in the line out. Charlie Cahill putting all sorts of pressure on at the front. Get him in the house of doubt early.
Japan, clearly back. Let's hold that mark, please, Wallabies. Yes, please. Hey, hey.
is Era, goes to the back. Throw as well. Down for Costley, who fires it away from the back of the line out to Uinobo. Saito goes to Hawkins. Upended there by Bell. Saito wrapping around deep and now flattening up for Ito, who grubbers in behind. Tom Wright may let this run into touch. He does. He shepherded and covered up well to back today. That man, Tom Wright.
He has. So has Ryan Lonergan. Ito's put some questioning kicks. The Australian team goes quick.
Potter to Wilson. Went out the back behind him, and now it's there for Paisami. Had Gordon looming up on the inside. Well tackled in the end there by Riley, and in goes Japan looking for the turnover. So good adventure this from Australia. Salakai Lotto was a little risky for a moment there in front of their own posts. Available now for Lonergan. Past the 22. It's a contestable box kick, this one. Jorgensen's there, he brings it down and takes off. Jorgensen angling towards the corner post. Super play from the freakishly talented Aussie winger, and now they get it to the other edge. Right, holds it up, Henry goes back for it, stands, delivers casually away for Potter. He's heading back to the right, Harry Potter, in and away. Jorgensen at scrum half now, Paisami. Bell, flying up in defence there. Japan through Makisi, Lonergan, Paisami. Mosa, Gordon hits right out the back, has Henry on the edge, who now switches under. Tom Wright within 3. Wilson rips it away, penalty.
You're on his neck.
Neck rolls the call.
He's first man. And 13 is now around the neck.
Well,
Sure,
Max.
many of us saw that one, Hoops.
Well, before that, Max Jorgensen giving me flashbacks from the first Lions test last year with that taken away. How many times are we going to see him do that over the career that he's going to have? There it is on screen. 2 hands, beautiful. Justin Harrison, and then gas.
Yeah, he's moving forward and legs are going before he even touches grass. So too this man, Tom Wright, taking a little while to find that open-ended stride that we know he's famous for, and he finds space there, playing with plenty of confidence.
That one lost back after being stolen away by Australia. Lonergan looking at his options, goes to Tupou. Scored a first half double. But has lost his grip here, lost it forward, and will have a scrum. It's Japan ball.
It's a good point. Justin Harrison, Tom Wright. Just going to have a look at the steal again. Charlie Cale at the front, such a threat at line-out time. We'll hear more about that later, I'm sure of it. This is going to be the knock-on. Just want to touch on that man, Tom Wright, that you're talking about, Gould. It's probably his best performance so far, only 45 minutes into this game. He's looked dangerous, really threatening, putting kicks in behind, smart decisions. And looking fast, isn't he? All in one hand, putting the afterburners on there.
Looks confident.
Mine! Oh! Yeah, we just had some instability on that side. I didn't see what happened. Just come to me quickly. Go again. Yeah. Shoulders up. Hide up on that side, guys. Hide
Harry
up.
Potter during the week saying that some of the props lost up to 5 kilos last week in Osaka.
Yeah. Let's go. Bring it in.
During
Wind it
the
up.
duration of that game in the humidity.
Does that give you a free ticket to just get it back on? Any way you can?
You know it does.
Well, we heard from Morgan Tiranui, you can do your fair share of eating up there, so maybe the boys had 5 kilos to lose after that.
But Morgs didn't strip 5.
Mine! Yeah. Too far back.
All right, free kick Japan. And as they've done all afternoon, they whip it through the hands. One of the more exciting teams in world rugby to watch. And here they are inside Australia's half. Good hands in the end from Hawkins, who took the pass there from Makisi. Ito. And not all. That one looks to have gone forward. No, it's play on. Played out by Ueda. Now the kick in behind. Oh, that's beautifully weighted in the end from Ito. And Australia will need to get their line out right, just inside their own 22.
Yeah, some adventurous play there from Japan. Exceptional hands from Harry Hocking. Not so great. Did that go straight down? Oops, and bounce forward? Quite possibly.
I think it did go forward that one. But it's play on. We're at the line out now.
Let it go straight down and bounce forward. Or, yeah, out of the hand forward. Yeah.
Great hands at the front from Cale. Wilson to Bell.
Okay. Carry back in. Take a step there.
So like you'll need to keep this in the field of play, and it's again Jorgensen pushing up. Cale's there as well. It's shouldered back and it falls for Japan, but Cale's over the top looking for the turnover. Cleaned out late. Saito goes to Makisi. They're happy to work it wider again in the direction of Yazaki, who was all over the park in that first half. The ball double-digit times, Yazaki, and they were good runs as well. Lovely service there from Saito. Gives Gunter a chance to step on it with some force as well. Short side, Costly. Runs into Henry. Hawkins. Salakai Lotto was there with Tizano. Costly again.
Open up, go! Play on, he's counter up.
Play on's a call. Touch scrappy for Japan. They've got a man to burn the bottom of your screens though, and they go in that direction now. He's Ueda. Hit well by Gordon. They load up and try to drive through the breakdown. Now the numbers arrive. It's Australia ball. Paying at Amosa. Dummies. Tries to shrug off the tackle. Makisi still going. Paying at Amosa. Rumbling up over halfway. Lonigan. Bell. Into Japan's half now.
Clearly on, please. Use it. Chase up.
Lonigan will go high. Off the boot. Tupou's there. So's Jorgensen. Oh, Jorgensen comes down with it again. Lonigan. Wider there for Cale. Shape to pass. Now goes to Deck. Tizano pulling the ball here for Gordon. Rights out the back. Shaw's on the edge. Tupou. Freezy offload. Tizano does a great job in the end of reeling that one in. Lonigan paying it Amosa. Ducks into the tackle of Makisi. 7 phases. Bell off the hip and into Wilson. Still playing under a penalty advantage here. It's gone now. As Paul Williams blows it up. They'll come back to the mark. Just got to find the spot here, does referee Williams.
Subs. Gold and white subs, bring them on. Time off.
Well,
Penalty was here for offside.
this is a moment in time we're all a part of. We talk about the golden thread across the nation and across the globe. Massimo De Lutis, the 1,000th Wallaby Test cap. It's taken 127 years, 1 month and 23 days to cap the 1,000th Wallaby. Well done, Massimo De Lutis.
And on screen, family of Wallaby #1, Patrick Carew. There they are in the stands. That's the history that Justin Harrison's talking about, spanning 127 years. Good shift from those two men on the screen. Luke Kahn, Salakai Lotto, Taniela Tupou. There's your 1,000th Wallaby. What a cool number that's going to be.
Oh, it's so good. The merch line. The merch line for Massimo.
Massimo
is ready to go.
The Massimo 1,000.
22 years of age. Under 20 Super Rugby games. Ireland wanted him, couldn't have him, and here he is in the gold of Australia. Wallaby 1,000. Lonigan. Gordon at pace. Carter Gordon. Crashes it forward. Lonigan to Wilson, tipping on to Tizano. Tizano fighting for the line. Penalty advantage. Kale's there. Kale worming his way towards the line. Bell loves it in Townsville. And just as he did last year at this same venue, he blasts over another golden try.
Geez, he loves that patch of grass up in Townsville, in behind the white line. Angus Bell knows the best and direct route inside the 5 metre mark, just like his compatriot Taniela Tupou. Massimo De Lutis latching through. He knows what it's like to cross the try line with his teammate Angus Bell.
Yeah, try assist. Wallaby number 1000. Again, so deadly, this Wallabies team inside the 22. It's a good kick, a good opportunity to get over the line. You just wonder if that's going to be the straw that opens this game up for this Wallabies team. Really puts Brave Blossoms to the sword.
Timmy Horan, it's all happening as the greats say.
Yeah, it was a nice carry off the back of the line out too from Carter Goulden, wasn't it, that got that Wallaby play over the advantage line, then just a couple of pick and drives, and Massimo was right on the edge with Angus Bell. Really important try, 11 minutes after half-time for the Wallabies. Got to build on this lead now.
Great work from Hawkins, who stole it away at pace. And Japan, just as they've done all afternoon, come flying back at Australia. That was Leach driving his side forward. Japanese rugby legend, the face of the 2019 Rugby World Cup. Otsuka, isolated. And in goes Jeremy Williams to win the penalty for Australia.
Yeah, what a good injection.
Before he goes off his feet, holding on.
Jeremy Williams came on right before the last Wallabies try, and that's his first main involvement of the game. He is very good over the ball for a tall man. He's obviously replaced Lukan Salakai-Loto. He's a genuine threat when it comes to the pilfer. Hinges really well at his hips to get down. Just creates a lot of distance. Coming in as a supporting attacking player there. Get a good little hit on him and he still stays in place.
So good over the ball, isn't he?
Up goes
Stay
Shaw,
two, stay two.
who lays it down, and it falls back here for Japan. Otsuka tied it up. Takeuchi spun it out the back, and now the Japanese backline goes to work. Good work over the ball there again from Australia.
I can't let you keep playing it, but there is a hole first. Yeah.
It's Carlo Tizano again. And
There's
it's
a
another
lift,
penalty for
and he
Australia.
goes off his feet afterwards. There's a clear lift.
Well, young number 7's have a look at this work. So he makes the tackle, swings around, uses the momentum to get up onto his feet, gets clear release and gets over the ball and gets that perfect first lift. This is, well, not textbook stuff because this is extremely hard to do. Here we're going to get a good look at it now. So you can see him using the momentum, whips that outside leg round, gets the little release and gets straight on the ball. He's so good over there in his hometown Perth, and he's having another great outing here in Townsville, Carlo Tizano.
Isn't it right on the bench as well to come. Lonigan, he's had a great afternoon. Here's Tizano. There goes to Paisami. Lonigan, Wilson, flat, real flat for Henry. Just his second test match. Tom Wright.
Roll away. Ball's there.
Let's take them there by Leach, who doesn't miss him front on. That's a tricky one out the back that just tumbles across the turf. It's okay for Australia for the moment. Gordon, flat. Bell slips his way past Burns there. Gordon, out the back he goes. Paisami flicks it up. Jorgensen thinks about the pass. Now gets it over the top. Potter, in and away, Potter. Cutting back infield now. Finds Henry. Had a try taken away from him in that first half. Good hands,
Off the head,
Gordon.
play
They
on.
caught a
No clear, not gone.
Japanese head, so it's play on, and Australia lose 12
Easy.
metres or so. Potter's back there now. Sabell went without it.
Back. It's all
It's gone
back.
backwards. It's okay,
It's all
Tom, right?
backwards.
Hits an up and under, and it's taken by Japan's Uenoba, who goes infield, comes back to the out. That looks a little iffy, that pass. It's play on for the moment.
No,
Panga
no
Amosa
hands, counter only.
makes the tackle and looks to disrupt the breakdown now. Saito's there. Hawkins. He has been terrific this afternoon in front of family and friends. And he's tested with for Japan last year. Scored their first try of the afternoon. His first at test level. Now Japan happy to play a little bit of field position after that frantic passage of play. Here's Potter.
Keep going back, retire.
He runs it right up the zipper. And read it well. They're looking for touch, and they will find it inside Australian territory.
I really want to know what Max Jorgensen calls that offload. We're just going to have a look at some of the passes. Yeah, this one here.
One goal.
What's that? Rolls it up to the top of the hand and out the top. Such good ball control.
The MJ special.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
We'd give it to him too.
I think that's good. Let's hold there. Good space. Nice. Stay. Good.
Lonigan after some good hands from Williams. Wilson runs it. Ueda.
Use it.
It comes away. Softened up after that charge. Brave tackle in the end from Japanese utility. Oh, Gordon loses his feet there and it falls for Panga Amosa. He's brought some real energy off the bench. Lonigan. DeLutis. Williams. Carter Gordon now kicks out of one. Gordon rolling towards the line. Here it is for the debut.
Yes!
Wallaby 1000. DeLutis scores for Australia.
What a legend. Massimo DeLutis crosses the line into his 1000th Test cap for the Wallabies. First for him, 1,000 for the Wallabies. Joining 1899 to 2026, Massimo DeLutis. Go you good thing.
Well, this is a great finish, isn't it? But it was this little tip ball to Jeremy Williams before that gives him the opportunity to score the try. This is when the Wallabies are at their best, when they're moving the ball through the forwards. They're creating that little deception close to the line. That man on screen, debutant, first try off to Googie Egg straight away. What did it take, James Slipper? 97 tests.
Who's James Slipper? Massimo DeLutis. Don't tell me there's a review on this. Oh no, no.
Oh no.
Mate, someone get in his ear.
Oh, it's cleared. It would have been a brave officiating injection there. Lonigan, oh, he's hitting them so sweetly. So sweetly, and Australia extend that lead thanks to that man, the debutant Timmy. How good?
Oh, so good for Massimo, isn't it? Another good carry from Carter Gordon, but they were just checking the grounding. The TMO wanted to have a look at the grounding. It was all okay for the big fella, and isn't it amazing? A test match here in Townsville, 35 points, and there's been 4 tries to props, 2 to Taliana Tupou, 1 to Angus Bell, and 1 to Massimo DeLutis.
I love your little nod to the great man. Chris put a handy there as well. Good with the go, you good thing. Who was Wallaby 600, yes. The big fella. Nice touch.
What a special man he was.
What a special man he is, yes. Beautifully taken there by Shaw, wasn't it? Yep. Now McDermott's on as well. We've got a quarter to go, and Australia lead by a handy margin now. They're 18 to the good.
Clearly on. Chaser. No.
Jorgensen. Loses that one forward. Fell a touch awkwardly. Has just been an absolute menace down that right-hand side on the kick chase. Didn't get a whole lot of ball in hand last week over in Osaka, and he's making up for it double time in Townsville. Leach.
Okay, open up.
Caught by McDermott and Panga Amosa. Always a ball of energy. All of his reserve. Hooker. Japan. Shortening play up. Nice line there from Ueda.
First man.
And now stolen away by Australia. Williams. Back to McDermott. Donaldson. Wider here for Paisami. Wright kicks. It's charged down. Wright's got to try and tie that up. And in fact, he's socket ahead by Japan. Then Donaldson. Back to Potter. Potter off down the left. Caught the touchline. And if Dearns wasn't there, I think Harry was going the distance.
Max Jorgensen down in back play, took a heavy hit.
Stay out of it, 11. We'll play on.
He looks in some
Stay
pain,
out of that
doesn't he?
11. Don't need you there.
Is he just winded, Timmy? You can reach out and touch him from where you are.
Yeah, I think he just got whacked
gonna
underneath
keep
the
playing.
ribs, so he's got to suck it in and get up. Filippo Dunguno on the sideline. I must say that it's been great from Ryan Lonergan. When he came off the field, he got a rousing ovation from the crowd. 5 from 5 kicks this week, 4 from 4 last week, so 100% last week and this week. It's what the Wallabies have missed the last couple of years as a goal kicker can be spot on.
Over the 15.
Great hand to the top there from Cornelson. Gunter. The Aussie Rays players doing their thing now for
Tackle!
the Brave Blossoms.
Yeah, he's released, and here
Great
he
work
is.
from Leach there to fight for extra centimetres of territory on the ground. Saito. There to Otsuka, who showed good dash there to get them back moving towards the try line. Tizano again over the top, gets a good shot on that.
Holding on, tackler clearly out to the
He's
side.
having a day out at the breakdown, Carlo Tizano.
Well, what I'm liking about this performance from Tizano is now his 3rd turnover. 0 penalties against his name. When he's going into the rucks, he's getting a turnover, really clean with his choices and his decision-making around the ruck. He's having an absolute day out. And he's taking advantage of what the Japanese team's having to do now. A bit of caution for the wind, throw the ball around a bit more. You're seeing just lacking a bit of support like they had in the start of this game. Great shape over the ball, so strong. Low to the ground. Be happy with that one. We've still got Fraser McWright to come on. Still on the bench, 17 minutes to go.
Get Mossa. Good hands from Kale there. Donaldson, flat ball. Skip pass to Wilson. McDermott, wider for Donaldson. Henry bullets that one in the direction of Potter. It's McDermott, feeds it to Williams now. So it's 21-17 at the turn. All Australia since with Bell and Massimo DeLucis going over. There he is, the youngster. Towards halfway, McDermott back for Donaldson. Donaldson high now. Some heavier legs out in the middle. That chase not quite as sharp as previous from Australia as Ito. Talented Japanese number 10 sends this one a long way downfield. If that keeps running, it could be problematic for Japan. Oh, it stops. Centimetres short of going dead in goal. We'll have a goal line dropout. Still yet to play a professional game. Straight out of university, straight into test level, and killing it.
Yeah, he can play the game. Dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
Just hold. 14, he's right there. Okay, quick
I think
change.
he's signed for Suntory in the top league for next season, and they're trying to keep him on the UK tour at the end of the season because he's got university exams, so they're trying to get him out of that so he can keep playing for Japan.
Mother and sister, very talented as well. Hugely talented family. They play at the top level. Saito.
Ito.
Over now to Matsunaga. Saito. Right to Hawkins. Hawkins, dummies. Touch ISO there, and Panga Mosso is in over the top. And they're really turning up the noise at ruck time now, Australia, and they're getting some pay.
Max Jorgensen having to leave the field there. Unfortunate casualty. While completing a tackle, looked like Harry Wilson, thumbs up. That's good. Harry Wilson landed on his rib cage. Tell you what, Hoops, in and amongst the pace and the width and the movement of the Japan team have got, they're just losing that connection of breakdown. The Wallabies are really muscling up in that area.
They are, and that man will help add muscle, Michael Hooper. Great yarn in the SMH today. Ian Payton and our man Matty Alvarez have done the stats and the numbers on his rise. And as you mentioned earlier, worth mentioning again, he's qualified, if he wanted to, for both Italy and Ireland.
That's right, and he wanted to stay in Australia, and he gets a try on debut.
McDermott slips away from one. Wangunu, he could have some fun late here. Williams kicks out of one. Tizano. Panga Amosa. Grabs a metre in tight. Wilson flicks it away. Williams, McDermott. Oh, he gets caught heavy. And it's gone forward. It was a well-timed tackle in the end. I think it was from Cornelson in cover because there was a cert try coming for McDermott.
Warner. Had 9 red offside there. We've come down here on 3 occasions. You've had offsides. Yes, they've been scoring points, but you need to make a change, okay?
Yeah, totally reasonable warning from Paul Williams there. Definitely a little trend from this Japanese team. The Wallabies are getting in. They're earning advantage. They're giving away a penalty. So rightful warning from Paul Williams. They'll need to be tidy here from line out, and they need to stop if they want any chance of getting back in this game. But the Wallabies are coming alive. Hear Les Kiss talk about freedom. The second half has been extremely clean from this Wallabies team.
They go to the front. DeLutis was thinking about 2. Still might be on. Ross is in there now, tidying up. Gunu trying to fight his way towards the line. They're hard to hold out when they get this tight. Tizano leaves it there. Oh, it's lost. Good defence, Japan. And we'll have a scrum with 13 to play.
Here we are, guys. Scrum.
Yeah, Charlie Cale's just lost the ball forward there on that pick and go.
4 goal.
Into a boot in front of him. Wallabies.
4.
First close quarter mistake they've made in that close. Hoops.
And Carlo Tizano does not make many mistakes that close out to the line. Very unusual. He's so good in around that zone. Here comes Fraser McWright.
Let's go, boys. Wind up. Let's go. Time's still going.
So this is interesting here. Carlo Tizano staying on the park. Looks like Charlie Cale might be going to 8 here. So a very mobile pack. Very dangerous pack around the breakdown on the field. Now for the Wallabies team.
Crouch. Boy. Save. Hold. Straight down, both, nothing clear.
Japan with a little dink in behind, coming away from their red zone. If they can keep this alive, they'll almost take it the distance. Beautifully done in the end by McDermott, who put down Riley. Still in possession though, Japan. Derns out the back, scrappy, tidied up by Sword. And now McWright's over the top. Japan cannot catch a break at ruck time. First Tizano, and now one of the other premier number 7s in the world gets in on it as well.
Yeah, not to be outdone at the breakdown. BPA's come up with a few turnovers. Jeremy Williams, obviously that man, Tizano, really the first involvement from Fraser Mick Wright comes on, gets a turnover. It's probably been the highlight of this Wallabies team, the ability in the second half to stunt this Japanese go forward, which was good in the first half. This was a lovely little break. Dylan Riley, Australian-born Dylan Riley, good swerve. Here we're just going to see the shape. Fraser McRide over the ball. Derns and Leach in there, just can't move that man.
Just wait, guys, just wait. Just wait, we've just got a sub here. Guys, we've got time off. Just wait for him to get off. Okay, time back on. Stay out.
Pangira to Williams, he's been good since coming on. They'll keep this one tight.
Hold!
Zano slips it back to his Western Force teammate, Pangira Mossa, and they roll it ahead steadily towards the 22. Taking their time here, the Wallabies. McDermott leaves it there with the big men who've crept inside the 22 now. Pangira Mossa loses a couple of metres and then throws it away for McDermott, but Derns is there. He intercepts it, and it's available now for Japan to try and clear it. Trailing by 18. Got to have a crack from everywhere now with just 8 to go. That one's lost forward. Potter went in on a great angle. Australia might want to play this quickly. They won't be able to. It's not coming clear. And we'll have a Wallaby scrum, 10 out with 8.5 to go.
You all right? You okay? Time off. Just hold up.
Harry Potter's a big collision here. He's both of them actually jumped up for a quick, big collision. He looked very uncomfortable right from the get-go. Looks like clock's getting some treatment on his wrist there.
Well, on an afternoon of milestones, including Massimo Delugis becoming the 1,000th Wallaby, Justin Harrison. Today's also just the second time in Wallabies history where the starting front row have all scored a try in the one test. And I'm taking you back to some of the classics, and we're going back 36 years. Wallabies v USA at Ballymore. Tony Daly, Phil Kearns, and Ewan McKenzie, all ticking the try-scoring box.
What a trio that is.
Today, Bell, Nasser, Tupou, then a reserve prop, Delugis, also going over. Thanks to statistician Kay Lowe for those numbers hoops.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool for this Wallabies team. I tell you, they'll be very happy with this performance in the second half. That man on screen, especially, seemed a different team when they came out from half-time. In the balance, the difference at that point, Ryan Lonergan is kicking for goal. Those men on screen getting a little bit of extra love, more so than their tries that they got. Lucan never one to shy away from a bit of screen time.
Excellent break for the last one. Good break for excellent.
It's been dominant at the breakdown, haven't they? It's really controlled where they want this Japanese side to be successful or not. Alex Jorgensen had a great day. Angus Bell, Ryan Lonergan, those three there, exceptional.
Time back on.
Minutes on the field.
Crouch.
Tries to extend the lead here.
Boy.
10 out. Then in. Prime real estate to launch an attacking raid from. Up by 18. They've got the penalty advantage as well. Looking for good control at the back from Charlie Cale. Drives his way through, and he goes on the board in Townsville as well.
What a great display of power in amongst all the ball movement and width and backline innovation. There's nothing better than going route one, get your front row moving forward. Charlie Cale wants that ball at his feet. He's so skillful too. He knows exactly what he wants to do, keeps it there, keeps it moving forward, gets past just about the entire Japanese forward pack, hoops and crosses.
I do see him running to 19. I don't see a clear obstruction because he hasn't obstructed anybody.
Just listening to the refs, just having a look at a little bit of an obstruction question from this Japanese team, but it's going to go fine.
20 seconds.
To Massimo DeLutis, he'll be happy with his try, but he'll be even happier with that alongside his front rowers. You've got Harry Wilson in a second row. So a few changes to the starting makeup of this tight five. It's a great scrum.
Donaldson docks the conversion, and it's now a handy lead. Australia up by 25, Timmy.
Yeah, and Hoops, you mentioned a good second half from the Wallabies, especially from when they came out at half-time. Defensive coach Scott McLeod wanted better connection in their defensive pattern. They've moved up. They've had 4 or 5 steals when the Japanese team have been attacking midfield, and great to see this man, Charlie Carl, in the gold jersey. So good in Super Rugby Pacific, and I think we'll see a bit more of him in the gold jersey.
A couple of
Contest.
lesser cap players for Australia be very good today. Here's one that's got a few to his name. Wright, that's lovely work from Tom Wright.
Yeah, it is.
He's been rock solid today. And has shone when given a touch of space to move as well. McWright
No tackle now.
gets away from Derns. He comes back and gets him with a second go. McDermott. Susano, good hands. Donaldson, right on the edges. Potter. Kale on the outside. Kale gets away from one. Infield McDermott dropped inside the 22. Kale picks and goes. Charlie Kale looking for back-to-back scores. He's 10 away. Williams, McDermott, dummies. Nothing doing wide left. Goes himself. McDermott gets the knees down.
Tackle! Knee on the ground.
Smartly, and it'll be Australia ball 6 away. Wilson. Kale with a settler in tight. Wilson wants it. He tips it away. DeLutis still fighting for his second. Tizano now. Leach over the top. There for Williams.
Onside.
Leach doing a great job of slowing that up. Williams can't outfox the Japanese veteran. It's still there for Australia, though.
Advantage offside.
Trying to get it towards 50. Wilson nails it. And they lead by 30.
Well, there's that specialty of the Wallabies. They go to town when they get in close to the try line. They've had a huge amount of success. Big contest in the air. Tom Wright knows the direction he wants to go. Just been faster across the ground, quicker to react, and more organised in close hoops.
They have again, once this Wallaby side get in the 22. We've seen a lot today, haven't we? That's another good finish here by Harry Wilson. But like in Charlie Cale's game and what he's brought to this Wallabies team, great little scoot down the edge. We saw that early doors for the Brumbies this year.
20.
Just a really different picture of a Wallabies back row Charlie Cale brings in, and what a nice weapon for Les Kiss to have.
Donaldson throws over the conversion and adds 49-17.
Yeah, I think the replacements from Les Kiss worked really well in the second half to bring on fresh legs early. Took off Taniela Tupou, Lukan Solokai-Loto, and the replacements have added extra. Some big matches coming up for the Wallabies. They go away to Argentina for 2 test matches. And they play the Springboks, then 2 against the All Blacks. So some big matches coming for this Wallaby team.
That one looked to have gone forward from McWright, and it's whipped back.
First one by White. Yeah, first one by White, then one here.
Aussie ball. Inside
Just
the
here,
closing
guys.
stages here.
Here's our mark. Gold scrum.
This ball's still full of contest.
Time off.
You know about this Japanese team, they'll not
Guys,
stop
Warner,
testing this
free
Wallaby
play.
team, which is exactly what you want.
Yeah, and
As
he's
Timmy
got-
mentioned,
got
it's
one.
some huge test matches on the horizon.
6 is coming off. When it's changed.
Some very
take the
tough
numbers right.
tests against the Argentinians.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Away
Wind up.
from home. You want to play every minute of every
Work on it.
test.
Here we go, mate.
Carded.
Then we come, guys.
Fire.
Just wind up.
Numerical advantage now for Australia.
Let's go.
It's Ben Gunter leaving the
Come on,
field.
guys.
He's been busy today. You would have just seen there the reserve hooker, Harada.
Wind up, please.
Repeated
Japan.
infringements against this Japanese team. Warning from Paul Williams was given. Captain Warner Deans earlier.
Oh, Michael Hooper. Penalties conceded. Australia just 4. If you were captain, you would be stoked with that, wouldn't you?
I would be stoked, and I would want to make mention of that because that's a key statistic, one that you could so easily let slip the other direction.
That praise from the most Wallabies captain of all time, Michael Hooper, for the 2026 vintage, who are leading here at 32. It was 21-17 at halftime. He's down Goonoo. It's now 7 tries, playing 3. And the locals in Townsville want one more. Donaldson in behind, wants the bounce. It was a nasty, wicked bounce, and that is going to be we'll go back for a penalty. What's the call here from Paul Williams? Long way back. I reckon if he takes that, Charlie Cale, he is gone.
19 sliding up into the front row.
You had him there, you had Fraser McWright there as a great supporter of Charlie Cale's shoulder. Nice little dink behind, and aren't these matches going to be good? Early hours of the morning, but get up straight into some really good rugby against these two nations. Become so competitive in the last few years.
Thanks, man.
Argentina pushing South Africa all the way last week with a depleted side as well, Justin Harrison. They were excellent.
They are dangerous. They are dangerous.
All right, just over a minute to go here in Townsville. Banga Amosa, he overthrows one. It's the rarest of mistakes this afternoon from the Aussie set piece. This one is done nicely by Donaldson in the end. It's play on Donaldson. Slips away from McWright. McWright gets out of one. McWright down Goonoo on the outside. Filippo down Goonoo charging down the left. Infield he comes down Goonoo. 4 away. It began 70 metres back up the other end. Paisami, in one of his better performances for the Wallabies, lays it back down Goonoo. Floats it. Tazano. Still there. Down Goonoo. Inches short now. Where's DeLutis? Wallaby 1000. Oh, McWright's lost it over the line. Can you believe it?
21's offside first.
99.9 times out of 100 he scores that, but we're coming back for a penalty anyway. Panga Amosa. They go quick. They go quick towards the posts. Tazano. Australia operating with 2 open sides on the field right now, and they've got another penalty advantage. Ross wants to join the other 4 props this afternoon that have scored. McDermott, wider left. Oh, it's a falcon from Paisami to right, and we might be seeing another man go to the bin here, will we?
Well, you can definitely bring up the half-century here with a kick and walk off, call it a day. But Townsville has a knack of going for points, don't they? And I think that's what Harry Wilson
Another rev up.
is going to do.
Another Harry Wilson rev up.
Yeah.
Give it some.
It's house money time. They can have some fun here if they want and try and crack the 50. As mentioned by Michael Hooper. Goldie 1000. Taps it and goes himself to Lutis. Within one, McDermott. Switching play. Charlie Cale. Short. They're queuing up in tight. Now the Pickio back open towards the post. Williams is there. Jeremy Williams over to Panga Amosa. And another front rower goes in for the Wallabies.
Half ton, how good. 54-17, kick to come. BPA gets over the line. He's been good off the bench. He's injected exactly what he needed to do. He and DeLutis have dominated that front row against Japan. BPA, the beneficiary of a very disciplined Wallaby performance inside the 22.
That's right, Justin Harrison. If you're Argentina, if you're South Africa, if you're New Zealand, and you're coming up to play the Wallabies, you cannot let them inside your 22. They're going to be so dangerous. They roll the dice there at the end. It's almost like they've got a handle on the dice at the moment. They know they're going to come up with the goods.
Conversion's good, and the Wallabies run wild in the second half. It was 21-17 at the break. And they've run up a huge score. They've cracked 50. Full time in Townsville on a day that man became Wallaby 1000, and Australia win big time. The score 56-17. Well, it was 8 tries to 3 in the end, and Justin Harrison, the defence of Australia in the early part of that second half, helped set up this runaway victory.
Well, across the board, defence, discipline, and that man, Isaac Henry, what a game he had. Everything in the first half that was going forward to the line break looked like a line break, looked like it was giving momentum to the Wallabies hoops, was on the back of some work that Isaac Henry did.
It was really good, that set of pairing. Hunter Paisami, who also was very sharp, 12-13. Looked really well connected. The wingers off the back of that, they were able to open up. Like we talked about, that early try, the try that was disallowed. They go front door, and they start going back door. That man on the screen, he's able to pull strings, take it so flat to the line and pull it out the back and get width on the pass, on the attack for this Wallaby team. That man, Wallaby 1000, Justin Harrison. Lukan Salakaia-Lotu, pretty happy for him. There's going to be smiles for days, isn't there?
Big afternoon. It's going to be a big night. Let's soak up some reaction. It's down to Timmy Horan.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Here with Isaac Henry, mate. You started last week off the bench. Your first game today. For last week, of course, you were 999th Wallaby. How good was today?
Mate, it was awesome. Yeah, I think all the boys worked extremely hard, and I just tried to do my job as the best I could. But yeah, super grateful to get that win and proud of the boys.
How good? We just saw a shot of your mum and dad on the big screen.
Yeah, far out. I think they're excited about it.
Tell us about Massimo. He scored a try on debut, course 1000th Wallaby. What does that mean to the team?
Oh, it means a lot, mate. Like, he's worked so hard to get here, and to see him score a try off the bench, yeah, super proud. 6 tries to the front rowers. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, well, I mean, they worked hard for him, and fortunately we were in the right areas at the right time, and they got the tries. So.
Tell us what Les Kiss said at half-time, because you came out at half-time, defence was much better, so was the attack.
Yeah, I think just like making the most of our opportunities. We obviously weren't happy with some of the possessions we had in the first half, and I think we kind of fixed that up a little bit and held on to the ball for longer periods.
Congratulations on the win, mate. Great crowd here in Townsville. Some more test matches here in the next couple of years.
Yeah, love it. I love playing up here in Townsville. I think I made my starting debut for the Reds, and now I played my starting debut here for the Wallabies. The fans are great here, and we love playing up here.
Well done, Zachy.
Thanks, Timmy.
He was one of the best on the field that night against the Chiefs in a big Reds win, and it's a big win this afternoon as well for Zachy Henry. Well done, mate. All right, let's kick it over to Morgan Turanui. Morgs, who you got?
With Japan captain Warner Jones-Warner, immediate reactions to that match, the full 80 minutes. Yeah, it's a good, tough, really hard battle. Credit to the Wallabies, they came out and gave us one in the second half, which we obviously couldn't keep up with.
You led to the 38th minute in the first half. Obviously, a lot of good things. What was that down to, that first half performance?
We knew that the Wallabies are going to come out hard. A big physical pack in the start of the first half, so we put a real emphasis on trying to move them around and play a bit of our fast rugby. I think we did it well in the first half, but we couldn't keep it going in the second half.
You seem to balance the speed of play with also dominating territory. What didn't work in the second half then?
I think just that. We got territory, but we couldn't keep the boys down there. When we attacked, we made mistakes, and then we gave away a few too many penalties in the middle of the park. So the Wallabies got into their 22.
And it was a great match last week in Osaka in Japan. What do you think about playing here in Townsville?
It was lovely. It was a great stadium. Obviously, real cool fans to be playing in front of, and a lot less hot than last week.
Thanks for your time, and good luck with what's to come. Going to be joined by Wallabies captain Harry Wilson. Harry, congratulations, mate. An outstanding second half. Let's talk about the second half first. What worked really well to be able to dominate the last 40 minutes of that match?
Yeah, I guess we went through the front door. We're physical. We had a lot more spark. We're getting off the deck quicker, putting ourselves in better positions than probably the first half.
And then the first half is, it's still lots of positive stuff. Were there things that you spoke about at half-time, and what were they that you needed to fix?
Yeah, we just need to get behind the ball, need to get off the deck quicker. Our spark probably wasn't there, and we got challenged by Les at half-time. And a team like Japan, if you're not up for it, they really make you pay. And I was really proud of the group in that second half. We stepped it up, and we put on a great performance there in the second half.
Of course, he had a test match to win, but it'd be remiss not to mention the 1,000th capped Wallaby, Massimo DeLutis today. Got the family of Paddy Carew here, the unbroken connection from the first to the 1,000th. How special a day is that for the Wallabies family?
Yeah, it's really special. 1,000 Wallabies is unbelievable, and someone like Massimo, really proud Australian, and I know how special it is for him and his family, I guess, to achieve this and to have the family of the first Wallaby. We met them yesterday, and to have them come and present his cap is going to be a really special moment.
Congrats on the win, mate. Good luck with the 2 matches in Argentina.
Cheers, Morgs. Thanks for the support, Townsville. We love playing up here, and it was unbelievable again, so thank you.
An historic moment in Townsville in the game against the Brave Blossoms, the 1,000th Wallaby caps after 127 years of Australian rugby. And it capped off a good day for Les Kiss and his men with a win over Japan, 54 points to 17. Stay with us, we'll get all the reaction after the break.